Hi, it's me, Jessica, and I wanted to talk about dissociative identity disorder and working with it, like going to work plus having social anxiety and pushing through all that. So I have found the past couple weeks starting a new job, having alters and social anxiety, that the first week it was kind of really anxious, especially the first couple days, but I really had to push myself past all those anxious type feelings and thinking that people were watching me or judging me or thinking all kinds of different weird things. I don't know, because with social anxiety, you get all apprehensive about being around people and thinking that they're always constantly judging the way you look or the things that you say or different facial expressions or what you have on, or it could be anything. And I think the best therapy for that is just to push yourself past all that fear and get out there and just do the things that you're afraid of doing. That in itself is the therapy. That in itself will heal you and heal your alters. Because I have a couple that's really well, I have one that's outgoing, and then I have another one that's don't really want to be around anybody. More like just wants to be at home all day and all that stuff, and not really conform to society, and wants to do her own thing and think her own way. And so when I'm doing something, it's like, why does it have to be done this way, and why does it have to be done that way? So that goes around in my head all day. But I tell her that that's the way things is. That's the way that things are, and sometimes you just have to follow the rules, even though that she doesn't want to follow the freaking rules. But see, we have a God, I can't think this morning. We have an agreement. So she gets to be unconventional and nonconformist on certain things. So because if you don't try to find some agreement and balance with your system, then they're going to be all over the place and they're going to run your life. And I know that since I've started the job, that I haven't had a lot of time for singing and doing certain things, so certain parts of me are getting antsy, so I'll sing when I'm in the shower or in the car or getting dressed or certain things like that. So I'll find different ways to do different things to try to keep the balance and keep everybody happy, and then I try to get my exercising in there and doing different things. But as far as them coming out, it's been really subtle. I don't think anybody really notices anything. And really, this is just me. So people have mental disorders. Everybody has something wrong with them in their life. And they go through this journey of trying to... freaking cats. They go through this journey of trying to put themselves back together and heal themselves. Going through that dark to find that light. I mean, everybody goes through this, so you have to be empathetic and understanding. If nobody understands that, then I guess that would be their problem, you know? I mean, I can't make people understand, and I can't make everybody like me. I can only learn to love excuse me, learn to love and like myself. That way I can be an example for people. So but social anxiety is very trying and very hard, but I've just been pushing myself out there a lot and helping myself with that part of the process, because I think that it's very important for me to grow and learn more and be more of myself, because you can't always stay the same for always. I mean, you got to keep on changing and keep on growing and reach the highest potential of yourself. I guess the biggest thing is to try to get everybody all cooperated inside and write little sticky notes and get everybody coordinated and on what's going on. And some people in here don't want to be part of that process. I mean, so they will just stay asleep, you know, not come out, not be co-conscious, not be part of that process. But if they want to help, then let them help, you know, why not? They're me, I'm them, so why hide myself anymore? Why not be who I am? You know? I'm all about healing and growth, so this is me. I was emotionally abused. I'm a survivor from all that. Here I am standing in my truth, and I'm trying to recover and help myself heal. Help myself be more of myself. So if I can get out there having some severe social anxiety and an altar in here that's nonconformist, then I think anybody can do it. You just have to have belief and hope and allow yourself to be out there, to be out in the open and in the front. And if whoever's in the front, cannot be that person, then have somebody else in there help you, push you out into the front. Like, be co-conscious. I mean, I wouldn't suggest that you let somebody take over and do that, because the core needs to learn and be happy and healthy. So that's what the altars are there for, is to help that core. So be co-conscious and try to do it as a system. That way you can heal more. And of course, let everybody come out and have their time and do the things that they can do and be blended and get to know one another and do all that. I wouldn't suggest telling people, everybody you meet, this is me, I have DID. Not any more than, hello, this is me, I'm a lesbian, or, whatever, but get to know them, and then later on, they'll either figure it out, or you can feel safe enough to tell them. Because nothing's changed, that's still you. Either they still like you or they don't, Another thing is with me finding out more about myself throughout my journeys is the astrology and the social anxiety aspect of it. I think astrologically it has to do a lot with the Scorpio rising and the Mars in Cancer, because I sidestep issues like my energy, like I'm not really up forward and direct to people. Like I'll go around the issue. I have to feel out the situation before I go towards somebody, unless I'm protecting my family or I'm going to be protecting somebody. And the Scorpio rising is like, when somebody meets me, it's like I throw off this big ass energy of the Pluto crap. And that can either intrigue some people or totally put them off, because I can see right through those people. I know what their intentions are, and they know it. So they either like me from knowing that, or intrigued by it, like how could she figure that out, or they just totally just don't like me. And I had to get used to that. I have to get used to that energy. But when I found that out, it's like, that's why I get these weird vibes and looks from people, because it starts to make sense once you get into all the astrological stuff.